Right, so what we can see here is our mastersound 2 cartridge is kind of broken. I had to do a teardown because I pushed it in a bit too firmly into the Atari, misaligned it, and now these points, which are used to stop the circuit board from going back, they're broken. So now the circuit isn't slotting into the Atari, so it's a case of re-gluing these studs back into place. Although of course it looks like that sometime before someone else did a repair job before me, so yeah, that's great. Yep, so that goes in like that. And then of course this little bolt would be used to fasten that into place to stop it going back again, as it is just done there. Am I happy? Yeah, you can guess. Anyway, the main signal processor in one of these is the one of these ZN449E. And this is the update for a few days later, when I found that the hard plastic adhesive didn't quite work. I tried the baking powder and super glue method, which works so well. I'm not great at applying these things, as you can see. Yeah, as it's limited, it does have quite a good bond, but it worked a bit better on that side than it did on this side. For added security, and to actually make the whole thing a bit more solid, since they were, if you ask me, I think they were quite cheaply made, these little sampling boxes. What we've also done here is add these chock block terminal connectors. Yeah, if you look up chock block terminals, it'll give you an idea as to what these are. What you generally use these for is, you've got these screw heads here. You can put one cable in here, and you can put another cable in there, and you tighten the screws, so then you make a connection between two wires. Quite good if you want to make prototypes of cables and things like that before you go through the effort of soldering them together. Very handy to have. So I ended up buying 2 rows of 12 terminals each, so for a total of 24 terminals. Anyway, we see that we've got a row of 5 terminals. I've broken off 3 blocks of 5 terminals and 2 blocks of 2 terminals. And you see here, when you break the points off, you may actually need to file one end of the breakage off and keep the other one in place. That allows these to not only fit in well, but if you cut one of those off at the top, it doesn't clash with this header here. Otherwise you won't be able to put the shell back together. So with all that being said, if we pull these together, this will stop the pegs being pushed back again. And there we go. This is one way of how you may try and fix your very cheaply built but somewhat rather expensive piece of amateur electronic musician's equipment. It's also a vintage item, not really in production anymore, despite being an incredibly simple circuit of just one analog to digital converter and a few capacitors. single-handed camera work here. Never leads to particularly great results. But there we go. And that way, when you push the cartridge into your Atari, the pins can't be pushed back and broken again. There you go, that's how you fix your mastersound 2 cartridge using very DIY methods. Very DIY methods. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next upload. Take care, and as ever, keep rocking.